Welcome back to the rest of the story. Well, the time has come. The A370 has to go back. It's actually taking up room, valuable room in the machine shed right now. So, our uses for it have dwindled down to nothing. We're currently waiting on anhydrous bars so we can start putting anhydrous down. So we got time to burn. So we figured we'd take this back, get it out from our possession so we don't have to worry about anything happening to it. So what you guys can expect for this video, I'm really not planning on talking, doing much of a voiceover on it. Of course I might have to, but I'm going to be putting the camera in the back window and I'm going to speed it up a little bit because from here to the dealership it's going to be approximately 40 minutes, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, well, yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. I'm not sure how fast that tractor runs, so I'm going to be utilizing that economy mode with the IVT. So, all right, let's get going. Nice and easy, folks. Smile, guys, you're gonna be on How Farms Work. Alright, let's go tear up some highway. And for those of you wondering, I'm probably going to have too much fun doing this. Even though it is just taking it back to the dealership. You guys notice how nice and quiet this machine is? I currently have the throttle all the way ahead. Don't worry, we're taking back roads though. Yeehaw. Alright, let's boogie. "26 miles an hour at 1700 RPMs. That's the economy mode working for you. Well, I kicked it into high gear. No, actually I sped the video up by 8 times its normal speed because it took me an hour and 4 minutes from the time I started the key at the beginning of this video to the time I shut the key off up at the dealership. You guys can sit back and enjoy the ride, although sped up, to our dealership, which is the route we typically take to go get parts and whatever else. Now, this video is taken actually a couple days or a handful of days before last night's video. Now, things have happened in the last few days that I did not film, and I'm going to tell you right now what we all covered. The day after I filmed this video that I took the 83 back, we ended up hauling out 3 loads, or all of the last of our Holstein steers that we had raised from bottle calves last winter. So we no longer have, well, we only have 2 Holstein baby calves left, or if you want to even call them that. Say they're like 400 pounds. I raised them this summer. We got done doing that. I went ahead and started putting in hydrous on. That showed up. You guys watched that video last night. And while I was doing anhydrous, Dad was finishing up chisel plowing. So chisel plowing, oh, I'm sorry. He did not finish up chisel plowing. He ended up finished chisel plowing everything that I needed worked up to finish anhydrous. So we got that done. I went through, I ran pretty well steady to put on all of our anhydrous. I didn't have much for a downtime in that amount of time. I was pushing rather hard because here's my thing. I'd rather run when we're doing fieldwork as opposed to jogging. We did take a little bit easier running through harvest than maybe we should have. But the reason I say I'd rather run instead of jog is because the rain we just got today, or last night, we got over an inch of rain. We are done with any kind of field work, which is good because we are 100% done. We are sitting great going into next spring. By that I mean we don't have to do any chisel plowing unless I pick up some ground, and we don't have to do any anhydrous unless I pick up some ground. Now, we're actually sitting better going into 2018 than we were going into 2017. But the reason I like to run instead of jog is because of, as you guys saw, all of our chisel plow issues. That actually shut us down for 3 days. So I would actually rather push hard to try to get done with everything and get done a few days or a couple days before the weather turns, as opposed to sliding to a finish and getting done just as it's starting to rain, which didn't really happen for us. We were done a day approximately before the weather turned, which I'd rather have. That gives you enough time to any issues you may have going forward, like with the chisel plow. The anhydrous bar didn't give me hardly any issues at all. Well, it did, but it didn't mean it's just ran like regular wear and tear. Then, yes, I got done with anhydrous the other night. Then I went through and I finished the last of our chisel plowing. I drove past the last farm. That was 36 acres that I managed to get done. It was, 10:30 at night by the time I got done. And boom, we are officially done with field work. So things are going to start slowing kind of down around here. I actually have a bunch of videos in mind already to film going forward, trying to get everything done. We have to put everything away yet, stored away for the winter. And I have at least one video coming up. For those of you that are following my Instagram, you guys know that we unloaded something from our flatbed trailer the other day. And that video should be coming out this week, I believe. So you guys have that to look forward to. We made a late in the season purchase. Good luck trying to figure it out. It was a piece of machinery, but it did get rolled off the side of our flatbed to get it unloaded. So yeah, you can think about that a little bit. And there just went Ryan. Ryan was going ahead of me to pick me up at the dealership. I gotta say, if weather was great. We got really lucky as far as the weather turning back for us and allowing us to get done with fieldwork like we did. We finished up soybeans this year in single-digit temperatures, and we thought we were skimming by to getting done with soybeans. And I tell you what, I'd have felt a lot better when we were finishing up harvesting, knowing that we had this kind of weather coming, because this was really
a big relief for us. Yeah, the weather forecast, and I'm actually listening to it hitting the walls right now in my house. The wind is going to pick up. The temperature is going to drop. The potential of a lot more rain falling in the next day or so is a real threat. They're saying chances of flooding, so we can look forward to that. But on the other side of it, it was actually 60 degrees out today, so I guess we're probably gonna be looking at winter conditions the rest of the winter now, which, yeah, I'm not looking forward to. I hate the cold. I hate early mornings. I'm not a morning person. I believe Tyson said that previously too in one of his videos. I would rather actually work all night and into the morning as opposed to getting up early in the morning and quitting early just to get up early in the morning. I'm a stubborn farmer. I got a heck of a work ethic when it comes to getting last minute jobs like this done, as far as field work, tillage, stuff that is under your control. As far as how hard you're willing to work will depend on how much work you get done. I'm a bit of a jerk like that. I would much rather keep equipment moving and not letting them sit. But I don't know. That's just me. I picked it up over the years of working on the farm growing up. But this video is kind of have to take place for any of the finishing up anhydrous videos or any of the finishing up chiseling videos. Be quite honest, guys, I was more focused on getting done with my jobs at hand than trying to talk to the camera. I was working on really limited sleep, so I looked like probably a zombie trying to talk to the camera. The one video I did try, I shut it off a few minutes in. So sometimes you just gotta know when to quit. And with that, I'll talk to you later.